Hey everyone, today is Sunday and I bring for you another special video. Now let me start by telling you a story. Once upon a time, there was a girl who used to be late for everything, for her events, for her programs, because she used to wake up late. And because she used to wake up late, she used to have her food in a rush. She used to drive her car in a mad rush, cursing people on the way, picking up fights. And even though her program went well, she would come home disoriented, disheveled, angry, disappointed, and probably once she was back home, she would be picking up a fight with one of her family members, maybe her husband, her child, or anyone. And she would go to bed very sad and tired. Now, you would probably ask me who that person is. My dear friends, that person was me. On a day when I used to have my events, I used to wake up late. Deliberately. I used to say, my mind used to say, go to sleep for some more time. It's okay. Your program is at 3 p.m. You can sleep for another 1 hour, another 2 hours, because first half you don't need so much time to yourself. It's okay. Go to sleep. And I used to listen to my mind. And so what happened? All those things that I had thought of to do during the day, all those activities that I wanted to carry out, I wanted to accomplish throughout the day, never happened. And as a result, I was a very sad person because all those goals that I had set out for myself were never accomplished. I did achieve quite a bit of success, but my success graph was not up to my expectations. I did not succeed in the way that I should have succeeded. And that is when I said, okay, enough is enough. I need to change the way I'm leading my life. And I set out to self-manage myself. Self-management, my dear friends, is a very, very huge subject. It's a lot of hard work. When you start out to self-manage yourself, it needs a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment, a lot of emotional connection with your own self, and of course you have to be your own timekeeper. So what did I do? I started by keeping a record of my goals. I started making goals for every day, my short-term everyday goals. So from the time I wake up at 5:45, now 5:45 is not the time I want to wake up at. I want to wake up at 5 a.m. 5:45 is not the time I want to wake up. Anyway, when I wake up at that time, from the time at 5:45 to the time I go to sleep at night, I make it a point to note down even the smallest of goals that I want to achieve throughout the day. The smallest of goals, the tiniest of things. Write a mail, check my mail, clean my phone book, clean my photograph profiles and all those things. So everything, all the things that which are important, which are unimportant, which are mediocrely important, everything is noted in my day-to-day goals. And because I wake up at that time, I start working like a robot. Does that sound bad for you? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Once you get into the habit of keeping a list of all those goals that you want to do, you want to actually achieve, you want to actually do self-management, you will start working like a robot, because it will be just like you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth, you have your cup of tea, it will be just like that. It's a habit that you are going to acquire once you set out to do that. Once you set out to make it a habit, it is going to become a habit. My dear friends, self-management is a huge task. And for my young friends, it's very important to self-manage, because I look at you as future leaders. And future leaders have to be very meticulous about each and everything that they do during the day. Everything. If you have set out to achieve a particular goal during the day, please achieve it. Don't set it off for the next day. There was a question. I was attending a webinar recently on self-management, and there was a young fellow who said, "Ma'am, you're talking about waking up early, but sometimes the mind says, like on a rainy day, the mind says, go to sleep. It's beautiful weather outside, so you can go to sleep." And he asked me, if I do not complete a particular task on a particular day, is it okay? And I said, it's okay. But please don't make it a habit. We are humans. We might not be able to complete a particular goal during the day, during one day. It's okay. Don't kill yourself for that. But it is important that you do not make it a habit. If you make it a habit, it's going to become a habit. If you say, okay, today's goals I have not completed, I'm going to complete it. I'm going to carry it over to the next day. And this is going to become a habit, because you're going to say, okay, I have tomorrow. But my dear friends, let me tell you that there is actually no tomorrow. I have started believing in that there is no tomorrow, there is just today. And whatever you set out to do today, do it today. Now is the moment, now is the time, now is the day when you have to complete everything that you have set out to do. Because this is important for leaders, especially the young leaders. Because a young leader cannot procrastinate. A young leader cannot leave things for tomorrow. A young leader has to do it today. This is part of self-management. You have to do your things today. If you have set out to do your exercise and your running and your jogging, all these things, and then you say, no, I think I'm going to start from tomorrow, I'm not feeling very good, I'm feeling tired, today it's warm, today it's raining. But my dear friends, I must tell you one thing, if you are going to keep telling yourself that I'm going to start doing my exercise from tomorrow, I'm going to start doing my exercise tomorrow, that tomorrow is never going to come. It's never going to come ever. Just pick yourself up and start doing the things today. Start self-managing. Self-management is all about managing yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. How well you manage these 4 things in your life is when you become a leader. You don't have to become a politician. I'm not talking about becoming a politician. I'm talking about a leader in your own rights. People will start noticing you. As soon as you start walking, talking, leading your life like a leader, people will start noticing you. And you want to be noticed, right? I want you to be noticed, because you are my young Turks. You are the people who are going to lead this country. You are the people we are relying on. You are the people we are dreaming about. So I want you to take up the mantle of self-management. Start managing your own self. I'm going to talk more in details about self-management, but self-management is all about managing your own self, taking accountability for your own actions. Whatever actions you do, suppose you want to do your exercise, but you couldn't do it today, you can't blame the rain for that. Or you can't blame the neighbors for that, or you can't blame anyone for that but yourself. Start taking accountability of your life. And then only you become true leaders. On that note, I'm going to say bye to all of you. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy. And of course, I'm going to again see you next Sunday. Love you all.